been busy. I was blowing out emu eggs this morning. So that's what I was doing. And it's something that needed to be done. So no makeup, no nothing. I am going to pop on here, give you a card, smile a little bit. And then I am off to do other things. We are working on t-shirts, working on that now, and other things, other cool little swaggy things. So good morning, good morning, good morning. And this is a fast one, you guys, just because I am stalling to go to town, because if I go to town before I eat, like breaking the intermittent fast, then I'm going to eat something horrible. I just know it. So I'm waiting, drinking a coffee. But I did get the emu eggs blown out. What that means doesn't sound spectacular, does it? It's not a spectacular job, by the way, although I figured out how to do it much easier this morning. I have roughly 10 emu eggs that I can paint and make into rattles. They will be available for sale. And I'm going to be doing them in a variety of animal totems. And as they come up, they will be sold. If nobody wants them, then I will love them myself. But I know that people have specific animal totems that they resonate with. And if you have an idea of what you'd like to see on an emu egg as a rattle, because it is a shamanic rattle, then I'll put a post out. What kind of rattles do you want to see animal totem wise? And then I will put you on a list of people that will see it first, as that's your animal totem. But I will put that out in a little bit. Anyways, tomorrow, the energy healer the free class on energy healing will be up tomorrow. I worked on it all day yesterday. I'm going to finish it up this morning, and it'll be ready to put out on the webpage. So you guys will be able to go see that. It's not your in-depth, huge Reiki level one that takes 5 and 6 hours to do. It's going to take you about an hour and a half, because honestly, a lot of people already know all the information that's in a Reiki level one, the grounding, the centering, the protecting. I thought I just shut that off. The energy flow, working with your chakras, those types of things. I don't even go into depth in chakras. If I do a Reiki level 2, it'll be a taught class. It'll be an in-person class, and we'll go all into depth. But Reiki level 1s are just the basics, and how to work with energy, and how to work on yourself, and how to work on a family member. So a Reiki level 1 is not designed. You don't even get the Reiki symbols. That's customary. So Reiki level 1 will be out tomorrow, and you can take the free class. Okay. So I'm going to pull a card. I know I'm just rambling this morning, right? Good morning, everybody. Hello. This is it. Bare bones this morning. Bare bones. Just been doing stuff and getting crafts and trying to make things sure I'm on schedule, right? Okay. Moving on. Here's our card for the morning, right? Moving on. It's our first t-shirt, by the way. I'll show you the layout for the new t-shirt later on today. Love. Oh my gosh, right? This is the time. And actually, this is a wonderful card for this morning. I don't know if Allie Rosebrock is on here watching this. I need to tag her, because this card is the card that she called me this morning, and we were talking about what it takes in this environment, in this specific environment. Good morning, Dana. To move forward. And I'll show you that card again. And it is not easy. It's easier for some people than it is for others. Now, myself, I'm very solitary. I know, right? I'm very solitary. I like peace and quiet. I like my house to be quiet. This has not really done a whole lot. The whole coronavirus hasn't done a whole lot to change my schedule. Status quo for me, right? But I have a friend that her son is just 6 years old, and they're calling him disruptive in class, and the days class. Now, he has so many other things going on in his lifetime. Looks like I might have connection issues right now. He has coronavirus. He has changes in household. His family, he's has divorced parents, the new baby on the way, all these new things going on for a 6-year-old, for a 6-year-old. And the teacher's like, what are you going to do to make changes in my classroom? Now, don't get me wrong. I love teacher. Anybody else see that? I specifically looked because I thought it looked like a piece of dandelion fuzz. Did anybody else see that? What time frame is this? Somebody get a mark. It's 5:30. I want to go back and look at this again. Did anybody else see that? It did its own thing like this, and it looked to me in the screen like a dried piece of dandelion floating, right? Like the seed. So I thought, oh, I'm going to be able to see this because it's got to be in the air. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. I'm a tiny bit freaked out about that because I expected to see a big floaty thing. I expected to see a big floaty thing. I'm going to go watch that. Oh no, go watch it. I will cut it out of there. I know, right? Did it glitch again at the same time? Oh, well. So anyhow, I respect teachers to the 10th degree. You guys have no idea how much I respect teachers. When we did nails, when we had the shop, all of our friends, our 4:00 appointments were always teachers and nurses, right? Good people to be in association with. So we knew all of the teachers. They took care of our kids wonderfully, even though our kids they might have been a little disruptive. But a first grader at 6 years old is having this much issue and so much going on socially. How can you, I don't know what the solution is. And I feel really bad for her because he is struggling so hard, and he's a little empath, and he's a little amazing child that's super intelligent. And it's just really a situation, right? There's a lot of situations that look just like that one all over the place. So anyways, make sure that you were looking at situations with different aspects of love for each individual person. We can look at a situation and go, man, that kid's disruptive. He is just a disruptive kid, and he is just shut down in class. He won't do anything. He won't even pick up his pencil. He won't pick his pencil up. Now at home, he'll do his homework. It's perfect. It's done. His homework is great. In school, he won't pick up his pencil. They put him in a cardboard box. His first week there in the new school, they put him in a cardboard sectioned area. I wonder why he has problems, right? So maybe that teacher needs to look with a different aspect. I know. She went in like a bear. She went in like the bear. Zena, he said he doesn't care for the teacher, but he won't tell why. And it's just a thing when we're dealing with our own children. It's difficult, man. We get so heart-centered into that, and we want to go in and we want to create change and what's going on. But obviously, mom can't change his behavior in the class. She's done everything that she can at home. Like, they've taken everything away from a 6-year-old. He has to be in bed at 7:00. He's grounded. He's da-da-da-da. He has an extensive list of chores. Don't get me wrong. This 6-year-old is a very mature kid. He is very a thinker. Like, he can write huge long paragraphs and stuff and be legible and be great at 6. So she should call the district office. Yeah. There's got to be something going on. And I told her, I said, because he wants to please mom so bad. He wants to please mom. And that's why I'm like, I don't understand. I said, take one of the old barn cameras and just walk in the classroom. Don't say a word to him about it. Tell the teacher what you're doing. Set an old barn camera, an old closed circuit camera on her desk and leave it there. Don't say another word. He'll know what it is, but it's not hooked up. And maybe it'll create a little bit of change because not in a cardboard. They didn't stick him inside a cardboard box. They partitioned him off away from everybody else, you guys. Yeah, our spiritual kids have a real hard time. They really do, don't they? Yeah. I told her create a little checklist on his desk that he can keep for himself, because he has to be honest with himself and tell him. The only person that's going to know that you're dishonest is you. So you're talking about yourself here. I don't know. There's so many, he's such a brilliant kid. I mean, like, he's like brilliant. So anyhow, I'm going to go check the video. He's only 6. He's only 6. That's what I keep saying. He's only 6. Only 6. Lots of change, right? Kids are struggling. He can't be the only one struggling. Good morning, everybody. Okay. Yeah, we're all having a hard time, right? Yeah. Nancy's like, I haven't been a kid forever. Me neither. Yeah, Leslie. That's exactly what he's doing. He's shutting down. In the presence of the teacher, he just shuts down. At home, wonderful kid. Wonderful kid. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for our kids. So when we step into situations, make sure we are looking at things from different aspects. Maybe he needs a different kind of conversation. He's so adult acting, maybe she needs to sit down and talk to him. She needs to maybe look from a different angle of love, right? I don't think she'd appreciate us pulling her card though. So when we work with people, not everybody takes our emotions the same way, and we don't put out our emotions the same way, by the way, to each person. We treat people differently according to how we know they're going to react to us, right? There's somebody in your life that you like, okay, maybe I can't talk about this with them, or maybe I just need to be quieter around them. That's a thing. It's our survival. It's our way we move forward, and the way we give people loves. We know some people don't like hugs, and we know some people just will run to you for a hug the first thing, right? Yes, pray for our children. It is this is going to have lasting effects on our kids, and I don't want to say that and put that energy out there, but socially this is hard. You change the teacher, still same, fight or flight. Anyways, that's our card for the morning, and my eggs are drying, which sounds so weird. My eggs are drying. I spared you all the video of me blowing all the nasty yolk out of them. I do have a video of Sam doing it. It's funny because he had never done it before, and he was like, this is gross. And we have some stuff coming, but watch my Mystical Life, because the Reiki class will be up there, and you'll be able to go to the class and on my webpage. But we are love. We are. We just need to learn how to figure out how to display it in all the correct ways for ourselves and others, right? Because I know I love, when I'm around my mom, I'm a different person. I'm not a different person, but I react differently around her. My dad, we're different. They're divorced, What did you do with the yolk? Isis. I thought about this as I was putting it down the drain. I thought I maybe should have called or put something out on the community thing to give the yolk to somebody, but really, who wants to take a yolk that just got blown out of an egg, and you don't know what their kitchen looks like, you don't know, but the yolk did go. We did eat one, and they're not bad, but it's not what I would recommend. It's not what I like to eat when it comes to eggs, because we have a texture, right? Some of us are texture people, and it's very creamy. It's like if you were to take regular scrambled eggs and fill it half with heavy whipping cream and then half with scrambled egg and whip that up, that's kind of what it's like. Very rich, very, very rich. Feed it to the dogs. Are you kidding me? One of these little culprits down here has the worst gas lately. He runs me out of the room. It's terrible. What are you doing with the eggs? It's okay. You don't have to panic. I'm not going anywhere. You don't have to panic. Please don't panic. Oh, hold on. Just bring the container. Okay, so I have a bunch more. These are just the 2 that I have in front of me. Yeah, texture is the key with eggs. So this one is one I totally coated, and this is a shamanic rattle that I just haven't. It's a cave painting one. I haven't put it up for sale. It is just one that I did and I liked, and somebody else didn't care for it that wanted buffalo. Okay. And we talked about cave paintings. And when I got done, she's like, I don't think, I'm like, okay, that's all right. You know, right. This is what they usually, I don't usually paint the whole egg. This is what they normally look like. This green splattered color here. These are going to be made into, love my mushroom. Thank you. Sam's mushroom. He bought it. They're going to be made into shamanic rattles. They get made into rattles. And I don't own one. Oh, they're much bigger than you expected. This will feed a whole family of scrambled eggs. Like Sam and I had scrambled eggs, and we left like 2 people's worth of scrambled eggs there. But they are a good 6 inches, 6 or 8 inches, 6 inches. And they come in, you know, they're different sizes and colors. And the green varieties here. But they're going to be shamanic rattles. I don't have one for myself, do I? I don't think I made myself one. What is this one? No. And it's just a variety in color. This one's more brown and green. So they're much bigger. Yeah. And they will be, I'm trying to make sure I take downtime in the evening. And this is one thing I do love to do. I love to paint. So I will be working on that. And that's my downtime. That and jewelry when I sit down to do it. Do we have water bottles left? Debbie Morass, we do. We just had a shipment come in. I do not have them listed in the store, but I will this afternoon. How's that? In just a little bit, I will put a thing up on our Mystical Crystals that says the water bottles are in stock. We have probably 12 or 14 different kinds. Something like that. Looks like a jumbo avocado. It does. It does. Actually, paint some avocados right now. Does the eggs taste different? Very, very rich. They don't taste so much as like eggy different, but they're just very rich. And you have a couple, and you're just a couple bites of it, and you're like, okay, I can see how it fed the ecosystem where the emus live. Okay, if you think about this, you know, back out in the savannas where these animals are, food is a huge commodity, right? You're either eating or being eaten. It's in some place where something is always trying to eat you. So I'm sure that the natives to that area just loved these for their protein and their energy. I am absolutely certain of it because they are just really thick, really more yolk to white ratio. I bet they're really a good nutritional value. Now I have a rattle. I know, right? I just need to fill it. You know, Dana, I don't try to change the big one's food at all. And I think it's him. I don't change his food at all. Till about 8 months old, that dog could have pooped through a screen door. It was horrible. Nothing worse than a Great Dane with chronic diarrhea. And that's why we ended up with him, because the people that had him before us were like, we're done. He poops too much. And I'm thinking, what? I just had my dog die of kidney failure at like 14 months old, and you're talking about your dog poops too much. And so we ended up with him, and it took a while for it to go away. So I don't touch his diet. Right? Did you find your necklace? No. Nope. It's gone. Somebody else needed it more than I did, and they're loving it, hopefully. I think it fell off in Home Depot. I called them. They didn't find anything. And I'll just make another one. It is not my Metatron necklace, you guys. This would not be this casual. It just wouldn't. I started painting again. So how I turned on a bright, cheerful wall mount to dark side instead of from my bright, cheerful. Really? Well, we paint what we're, here. Maybe you're working through something. Renee, whoever thought to try to eat something that pops out of a chicken's butt? And it's a snot texture. Oh God. Okay. Oh yeah, it is. It's hard to get him on track. I mean, we tried everything. We tried prescription food. We tried the pumpkin puree. We tried rice. Oh my God, we tried so many things. And eventually it just evened out on its own. Yeah. Don't forget, you guys, I don't know the day. Next Wednesday starts our new mediumship 4 class. And it's just hold on, words are hard this morning. Let me do that again. So don't forget, next Wednesday starts our mediumship class. It's a fairly small class because I didn't get a lot of lead time for signups. So if you're interested in signing up for mediumship and getting some practice and confidence, guys, that is where it is with our intuition, is practicing confidence. So if you're interested, go to mymysticallife.com under classes and you can sign up. It's a really affordable mediumship class, by the way. So the only requirements I have for this are: you must know how to ground, center, protect. You must know how to meditate, and you must have connection with your guides on some form. Even if you're just like, hi, how you doing? I want you to know that your guides are there, and I want you to be able to free fall into them and trust them. That's my requirements for the mediumship class. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to drink my coffee and finish the Reiki class so I can get it up. Nancy Bulliard, we love you too. Oh, go call someone. All right. Sorry you're having a day like that. All right. It's only a moment, right? Talk to you guys later. Have a good afternoon. You're going to hear stuff about t-shirts here shortly that are coming out. I love the freaking design on them. So I'm excited about that. Hi, Vicki McHale. Vicki McHale's member spotlight comes out tomorrow. So if you're in the membership, you guys, if you're not, go on over to My Mystical Life. You know where it is in the membership, and you can watch that. That's on all levels. So we will talk to you guys later. I will be on this evening, and I'm going to call it 7 o'clock. I'll be on at 7. Okay. I'm going to talk